Happy Saturday, fish keepers. Down to earth from yesterday's absolute monster of a Fanatics Friday coffee date. If you haven't checked it out, you absolutely should. It was brilliant. Let's work out what we're going to do today. When the lights come on, I think we'll probably do some water changes in through the better stack. Seems what we've been doing on Saturdays. And we'll do water changes in through these four as well. Again, seems what we do on Saturdays. Once the lights flick on, we'll do a check of the fish in here. Stella tetras through there. They're the ones that I was a little bit concerned with. All the others seem to be coming along nicely, which is cool. And we'll go at the back now and check the angelfish. Two angels are still alive. I'm going to order some tonic on Monday when I do my plant orders. Get there as fast as possible because I haven't been able to find my bottle of tonic. I know that I've got one, I just can't find it for the life of me. And then the rams in here. This one there. The other one there still looking pretty sad. But we'll keep on keeping with them as well. Because this week's plant order arrived really late, I'm going to try and get ahead of my bell curve this week for plant orders. I'm going to try and get my plant orders done today, at least drafted. Obviously the stuff for Sunday won't be able to be put on, but everything that's there now, I'm going to get ahead of that because I've still got a stock of plants here, which might save me a little bit of money having to buy some more. Also, because one of the bigger orders that I had this week was actually stuffed up by the supplier. They totally missent like 20 pots or something or other. I've got a whole bunch of plants here that are already ordered for said order, so I don't need to double order them. So I'm going to try and get ahead of that, count what I've got, work out what I don't need, and get all that sort of where I need to be, which will make my Monday a little bit easier. I've got the Fanatics Friday coffee date to arrange, get all that sorted out to get sorted for Monday. So this week we're speaking to someone from Shoal, and also the 3 Let's Talk Aquariums podcast. I want to get all that stuff ready to rock and roll as well, so a little bit less work for me to do on Monday as well. So hopefully today's just going to be trying to get myself ahead of what I normally need to be. So it feels kind of good to be in the position I can do that for a change. Okay, lights are flicked on, let's do it. These guys were improving. They're looking good. Just patterning on the tails by the look of that. Old mate's looking sweet. Okay, that's the Stella's I was worried about. Still looking a little bit funky, but they were funky with the angels in here as well, so that's not to be not expected. Still a concern, I think, is this aquarium in general. They were cool. That was all cool. T-bars. Yeah, they're looking pretty slick. So it's just the Stella tetras. Just the Stellas we need to keep working with. Everything else is going alright. Lights are on here now. I've got a couple of things to do on the computer machine, and I will get in here, get my hands wet. I've just about finished setting up the words, all the back end stuff for the podcast. 3 Let's got there eventually. 3 Let's Talk Aquariums, which we do on Wednesday, most people's Tuesday night. This week's topic, we are having a master debate about common names and scientific names. Do not expect us to stay on topic because that seems ridiculously boring, but we'll talk about fish, and we might talk about that as well. Worth watching. Go subscribe. Just went and put my plants back from drowning ants from last week. I was real stoked with myself. So, yeah, plants up, woo! Those little motherfuckers. Looks like I'm drowning some more ants today. Like, just leave me alone. Get out of my fish room. Stupid little things. I'll drown them. I'll drown them good. Stupid little shits. Urgh. Fight the ants. Worked out pretty conveniently because I got to kill 2 stones with 1 bird because I needed to get some water out of here anyway. I needed to fill up a bucket to murder those ants, so win-win for me. Now, that brings us to today's algorithm engager. There's a wee trigger that's just happened then. Got some young fellas that come in, and one of them said to me, I see you're farming ants, so I know you're watching the video, but you're not answering the algorithm engager, my friend. So here is today's algorithm engager. This is where you help me game the YouTube system by liking this video and answering my real simple question, just so more people see this, which means more people see the Fanatics Friday Coffee Date, which is freaking awesome, easily the crown and the jewel and the crown of what we do is what I want everybody in the world who is any remote interested in keeping tropical fish to watch. So, thank you for engaging in this. Today's question is, this is probably more relevant to American people, American watchers over New Zealand watchers, but, oh sorry, other nations watchers, but everyone can answer this anyway. Please tell me the difference between a chicken sandwich and a chicken burger. This should be really simple to me. Chicken sandwich is like flat pieces of bread, like sandwich bread, and a chicken burger is like a bun or a roll with chicken in it, hence a chicken burger. But why do American restaurants and American people call a chicken burger a chicken sandwich or a fish sandwich? So what's the difference between a chicken burger and a chicken sandwich? Please let me know in the comments down below and like the video while you're here. Let's get on with the day. It's 10 AM, sun is definitely out, it is gorgeous. Sign is awesome, also out. Let's crack on. Here we go, we are part way through our beta water changes, which brings me to a very special thing to show you. Check out this brilliant thumbnail for this week's 3 Idiots Talk Aquariums podcast. We're having a master debate about common names and scientific names. Join us, New Zealand time, 7 AM, which I think is approximately 9 PM on Tuesday in European time, and around about 1 to 3 o'clock in the Americans' time. It will be an absolute cracker. There comes a time in every young fish keeper's life and they have to make a decision. Pretty tough decision sometimes, but let's see what decision we have to go through today. What hose am I going to use for my water change? Do I go with Big Bertha? Brute strength, just dominates the water, takes it out rapidly. A slightly smaller one that is a little bit more precise, gives me a little more precision. Works a lot slower, but I can get a lot more stuff from the substrate. What do I do? What do I do? Or do I use the other one? This is Old Faithful. This one here is one of my original hoses. It's a little bit bigger than that one, a little bit smaller than that one. Maybe it's this one. I might use this one. Might be the right mix right in the middle. Cracking on just nicely. This one's next. So much junk on the bottom. It's alright, we'll time it well, we're getting there. Tracking nicely, it's nearly 12 o'clock. Going very well so far today. Boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. Something, something completed water changes together in my done. Good times. Right, we can now move on to the other stuff to do. This here is clearly the difference between having no substrate, clean and clear, and me having substrate and not paying attention to what my hose was doing. Alright, we're going to feed out some frozons. It's got the discus mix again, as well as some cyclops in here. Same thing as before, hoping to train these pea puffers onto cyclops as well. So I figure if I just mix it all together, they might get a wee taste for the cyclops in time and not fight each other. And then they might begin to stay on the cyclops as well. So it's a pretty solid theory, hopefully it works. It seems to have worked alright with going from bloodworms and whatnot to the discus mix, so fingers crossed with the cyclops they will take that on as well. Anything they don't eat, the coolidges in here will get for as well, so it's not too much of a worry when it comes to having leftovers. Look how cute they are. And just because we'll put some in here as well. Although that might not be going to get where it needs to go. Don't go straight to the bottom. Stay in the water column. There we go. Blue Lactanios, getting some criminally underrated fish, the old Blue Lactanios. Really, really like them. If you haven't given them a go before, I think you should give them a go. They are freaking cool. Videos do not show off how cool and orange they are. Very cool fish. If you're still watching, thank you, cow pie, you're a bloody legend. Just wanted to clarify something and make sure everyone is well aware. I wasn't triggered from yesterday's thing. I am not a YouTuber. I don't do any of this to tell people about stuff or anything like that. I'm not even doing this to try and entertain people. Literally, I'm doing this to get more people watching the Fanatics Friday Coffee Date. Because that, I think, is phenomenal viewing, phenomenal information share, phenomenal community stuff. Like, I just think it's awesome. I love doing it. I think it was a taxi driver. Crap, his name is avoiding me right now. Whoops. Anyway, our taxi driver. Sorry, brother, I totally forgot your name. Who said something about him watching the videos because he finds this entertaining and funny and stuff like that. I think that is awesome. Totally not what I do this for. It's literally just doing this to get you guys aware of the Fanatics Friday Coffee Date and to get watching it. So I'm going to continue doing these videos while that works. Excuse me while I'm feeding everything. I'll continue to do these videos while that's working and while more people are seeing the Fanatics Friday Coffee Date, because 100% this is what it's for. Right, on with the video. Jonathan! His name was Jonathan! I got there! Jesus, it's been fucking me for like the last 45 minutes. Okay, cool, I feel better now. Remembered his name. Sorry, brother, totally forgot your name. Just remember you're a taxi driver and what you said during the live stream. Right, now that we've got through that, we're good to go. I'm going to count up these plant orders, or these plants, and work out what we're going to need to be ordering for the week. Plant order was done. It was a bit of a mess, but we got there in the end. That is kind of some stuff to go. Plus I need another pile there at the moment. We got that sorted, so that's cool. Gave this a wee bit of a clean up. It's not terrible, it's not awful, it just is. I'm going to now wash my dishes. Sit down, see if there's any decent live streams to watch on YouTube, edit this video, and that is it for the week. So thank you for joining us, especially if you're still here. Once again, sorry for getting your name, Jonathan, my bad. Hope you will have a really good rest of your weekend. Catch you later, have a good one, and happy fish keeping.